Commission of Inquiry into Land Matters had a third day looking at the Temangalo land in Wakiso. In today's hearing, the former commissioner of the land registry, Kulata, was on hand to explain the source of the controversies on the 366-acre tract of land. It was established that the land was originally owned by a one Daniel Sakumugwanya since 1922. Later, his son Daniel Sakumugwanya Kato leased the land to businessman Nazim Musa's family for 79 years in 1924. However, when Nazim Musa's family was expelled from Uganda in 1972, along with many of the Asian origin, Ewan Muhammad Musaja Tagairwa grabbed the land. The commission heard that it was Abbas Mawanda, who is related to Muhammad Musaja Tagairwa, who finally sold the land to Amos Nzei in 1993. In turn, Nzei sold the land to the National Social Security Fund, NSSF, in 2008. Appearing before the commission this morning, the interdicted former commissioner of the land registry, Kulata, said the transfers were erroneously done.
So under what circumstances could have a transfer to Haji Ahmed Musaja Tagairwa been effected without, apparently, letters of administration or probate? Yes. Did you handle those transactions?
Yes, I did, but the proprietor was not new.
Improper conduct on the part of the office of the registrar.
That if the contents in the affidavit are correct, probably the transfer was erroneous.
Okay.
The commission also established that vital documents related to the history of the Temangalo land have gone missing from the land registry.
He could not find these documents by yesterday. So where are you going to look for these documents?
I was also very much interested in ensuring that these missing documents are traced.
You were in the office for 30 years. Over the 30 years, these documents have still not yet been found. Mr. Opio failed to find the documents.
Efforts are being made to ensure that these vices are stopped and our records are secured.
Justice Wamgamerire said the disappearance of the historical vital documents related to Temangalo land was deliberately orchestrated by Kulata herself.
This culture of corruption actually is the one that has undermined the system. It's not the system, it's the culture of corruption, and it's intentional. It's intentional for a person to make sure that you can have the excuse of saying, oh, there are 600 here, not 250. So that's if one gets lost or one is made to disappear, you can say, yeah, you know, they disappeared because there are too many.
I'm also very interested in ensuring that this transaction is traced.
And whatever letters have been lodged have to go on that file, not sovereign entry. How come there is no record at all on the leasehold file?
She said Kulata started all the confusion of the Temangalo land saga.
And you happened to be one of the midwives for that, but maybe at the tail end. There's no process here. There was urgency to make sure this land is transacted and cut up and completely obliterated, and there should be no evidence that there was ever a lease on this land, that there was ever any other transaction.
Amos Nzei is reported out of the country, which prompted Justice Wamgamerire to issue fresh summons for next week. Jingo Francis, NTV.